Hi, this is Projector Dude. This is a video demo. This is a Sony Vpl-Hw10. This is from about 10 years ago, but it's still a really great LCOS projector, which means it's liquid crystal on silicone. It has 3 chips, and they're reflective chips. It's like having 3 DLPs. This lamp probably has 1,400 hours on it, so it's got some use out of it. But yeah, this is SXRD. This the Sony version of liquid crystal and silicone. Every manufacturer has, but it's still the same liquid crystal and silicone. It's got a beautiful picture. It is a dark room projector. You can't have the lights on. I mean, you can have a few lights on, but it's really meant to be in a dark room. That's a 106-inch pic, and that's on my ultra widescreen 125-inch. But that is a 16:9 pic. It is on high lamp since it's got a few hours on it. Very quiet projector, you can't hear it running. The lamps for this are fairly cheap. You can pick an OEM Philips with a generic cage for like $117. I've got them as cheap as $95, $99 for the OEM Philips with a generic cage. I used to sell these 10 years ago. They are fairly dependable also. I always liked that LCOS, and I'd recommend them. I mean, you can pick up one of these used for $400 or $500 nowadays, and it's a lot better than buying a cheap DLP. There is no pixel grid to speak of, so you can get right up on this, and that's one of the best parts of this. I mean, if you're in a small room and you want to sit right on top of the picture, get an LCOS projector, because there's no screen door effect. And the picture's very film-like. Very natural. Now, this is rated at 1,000 lumens, so a lot of people will say, well, that's not very powerful. Well, you know, you have an Epson 5040 that's 2,400, 2,500 lumens, but most of those lumens are for 3D. So, I mean, 3D needs twice the brightness, but you're seeing half the picture one eye, then half the picture the other eye, so the brightness drops. So that's why you need that extra horsepower. Plus, you want to be able to use it, for sports in a lit room. But for flat out excellent video, you're only shooting for around 700 to 1,000 lumens for a bright picture in a 110, 120-inch pic in a dark room. Now, you want a brighter projector if you're going to have lights on, but if you want the best, highest contrast picture, you want a dark room projector, and you're going to see those like 1,500 lumens. And you got to laugh at the guys who are getting these 4K DLPs, and they're just not that good. I mean, half the time they're just noisy. You're shutting it. I actually have one sitting down there. It's an Optima 4K, and I don't particularly like it. I mean, if it's your first projector, you'd like it, but compared to something like an LCOS or even a good good LCD, it's just not the same. Now, I do have a couple laser projectors that don't have. They're DLPs that don't have color wheels, and those things are amazing. But the colors are artificial. They're not as accurate color-wise. You can't get the color gamut. I mean, you get the flesh tones close, but the reds have a tendency to be purple because everything's running off a blue laser. But you can't hear this projector running on high lamp or low lamp. It's just, and this is from about counting the tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 11.5 feet away to get the 106-inch pick. Now this is not a high gain screen. This is a 1.0. This is an SMC, acoustically transparent. This has been Projector Dude. This has been the Sony Vpl-Hw10 Projector.